Hi guys, it's James here, and in this video I'm going to take you through how to integrate OptimizePress with Wishlist Member, which is a very popular membership script and integration tool for WordPress. Before I start this video, I just want to cover, as with the other videos, the fact that although I'm the creator of OptimizePress, I'm not an expert on Wishlist. So if you have any Wishlist based questions that are outside of just the integration with OptimizePress, please direct them at the Wishlist team because they'll be able to help you a lot more than I can. I can help you with the integration as far as your pages and things like that are concerned, but anything to do with the functionality and integrating with your payment processes and things like that, you really need to direct those questions at Wishlist because they're going to be able to answer them a lot better than I can. Okay, so right back into the tutorial. The first thing that I will go and show you is the pages that I have set up for this. And again, I recommend that if you haven't watched them yet, you first of all watch the step 1, 2 and 3 videos in this section, which are all about creating your pages, setting up your menus and customizing your membership, because those are the initial steps that you need to go through before you come to this stage. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to integrate the pages that you've created. There are a couple of other pages that you need to create specifically for Wishlist, which I'll cover in this video, but the actual setup of your main membership won't be covered in this one. So if you look back in the membership setup section of this tutorial site, you will find tutorials on how to set up your membership pages. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cover the pages that you need to create for Wishlist specifically. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open another window showing the main Wishlist member admin panel, because then I can go through the steps with you. So the first thing is when you load up Wishlist and you've activated it, Wishlist comes as a plugin that you activate into your WordPress installation. So once you've activated it, you'll need your license key and things like that from Wishlist. You'll see a screen like this. The first thing you need to click on is the Settings tab. And here we're going to see a number of different pages. You'll see these, they'll probably appear as enter an external link below, but I've already got these selected. So basically, these are the different pages that form part of the functionality of Wishlist, and you're going to need to set these up correctly in order for your membership to function properly. So the first thing we need to set up is a non-members error page. So this is going to be shown when your members try to access any content that they haven't got access to in your members area. So what I've done is if I switch back to my pages list, I've created an error page, and if I go into here I'll show you the settings that I've used. So I've just called it error page. It doesn't matter what you call it, but just call it something sensible. And I've just put this area is for members only. To find out about our membership and to become a member, click here, and I've just done a link there which you'd probably link back to your sales page or your upgrade page. I've also activated the header on this page, and I've used the template membership template 1 DAP/wishlist error, and that's basically just the error page that I've set up for integration with the most popular systems. If I scroll down the page, you will see I haven't got any other custom options activated on this template, so just the standard setup as you see it here, and I don't have any parents specified for this page either. So you would just click publish, and that would be the error page created. So if I go back to the wishlist list, you'll see the next one is the wrong membership level. So this is basically if you've got a multi-level membership, you might have a basic level and then a premium level membership, then this page is going to be shown if one of your basic level members tries to access premium level content, or vice versa. So basically you just need to create another page for this. So if I switch back to the pages tab, and if I scroll down, you'll see I've got a wrong level page created here. And what I've done here, I've used again the membership template wishlist error. I've added my header, and in the text here I've done one other thing that's a little bit different. I've put your membership level does not currently allow you access to this content. For the more information about the benefits of upgrading, click here, and I've got a link that would probably go to my sales letter. But what I've done here is used some of the shortcode that Wishlist provide, and this code is member and then /is_member at the end, is basically going to only show this text here if the person's logged in. So if you bear in mind, with this page here, normally they'll be logged in already to one of your levels of membership. So what you don't want to do is them to come to this page and then be stuck, not able to get back to the rest of your membership. So by doing this, this text here is only going to show if they're logged in. So I've just said to get back to the members area, click here, and I've done a link to the members area. If you're viewing in the visual editor, all that you would do is you would type in the isMember code, which I'll actually put below this video so you can cut and paste it, and then I would just highlight some text, click on this link here, and that's going to ask me for a link URL, and you would just set members, or whatever your members dashboard page was called, or whatever page you want to send them to. And if you want a bit more information about these shortcodes and things, if you scroll to the bottom of your page, you will see right at the bottom here we've got Wishlist Member, and this is basically some specific sections and codes that you can use with your WordPress installation. So you've got code here for isMember and also a non-member code, and there's some other things here like you can specifically protect this page and do things like that. I'll cover those where they're relevant in this tutorial, but if we just go back up now, so basically I've created the wrong level page, set it as a wishlist error page, and that's pretty much it for that one. So I would then go back to here, and I would just select wrong level in this page. What you might have to do is if you create the page and then come back here, you might need to refresh this page in order to see the new page in the list. So I've got wrong level set up and I've got error page set up. The next thing is the membership cancelled page. So if we go back to our pages list, and if we scroll down to membership cancelled, basically on this page I've shown the header, I've called it membership cancelled, and I've used the membership template 1 non-member page. So quite a few of these other pages that we're going to create are going to be non-member pages, because we've set up our main secured, well, we've set up the pages that we're going to secure, which will be our content and module pages, but these pages are basically the functional pages that help the operation of your membership. So you're probably not going to want to secure these, because a lot of the time people will either be logged out when they see them, or they'll be sent to these pages when they're registering for your membership. So what I've done here, I've used one of the Optimize Press shortcodes. So I've clicked this button here, and in the menu I've just used right at the bottom membership headline. So I've used that, clicked insert, and you'll see something like this come up. So I've just changed the text to "you cancelled your membership," and then I've just put our shopping cart notified you that you've cancelled your membership. If you believe this to be an error, contact our help desk. And again, I've shown the header. On this page, what I have done, if we scroll down, you'll see I've activated the membership page options, and I've just put some similar text on the sidebar. So membership cancelled, you're seeing this page because your membership appears to have been cancelled, and I've chosen the dashboard icon. If I scroll back up and just preview this page, you'll see what I mean. So you can see I've just got this little section here that I've added, and then we've got the normal text here. So the page looks nice, it's still got our branding on it and everything else. Okay, so I would then select the membership cancel page here. The same goes for the membership approval page and the membership confirmation page. You would create the pages, use the membership 1 non-members page template, and then you would just put in some appropriate text for those pages. It's really up to you what you put on those pages. The same goes for the welcome registration successful. So this is the page that people are going to see straight after they've registered for your membership. So you might just want to give them a bit of a welcome message. And you can get some information about these different pages, so you've got an idea of what to write on them by just hovering over these little question marks. Okay, the next thing, the after login page. This is the page that your members are going to see when they first log in. So here I've just used our members page, which is my membership home page, and this page will be secured, and I'll show you how to do that shortly. I've also created a logged out page. Let me show you how to do that. So if we scroll back up, go over to pages, and if I go to logged out, so I've called the page logged out, I've added my header, and I've used the membership template 1 non-member page again. So you can see it's pretty simple. I've also just added a link in case they want to log back in again. I've added a headline, and you can customize the page as you wish. The same goes for the unsubscribe successful. I've used the non-member template again. So if I scroll down a little bit further, it's just worth noting, obviously, if you didn't want to use one of the optimized press template pages for any of these sections, you can select enter an external URL, and then you can enter the URL below if you wish to do that. But it's probably a lot easier just to use the pages that optimized press creates, because it's all pretty straightforward that way, and it keeps it all branded. The reCAPTCHA settings I'm not going to touch. Frankly, I'm not really sure what they're about, so you'll need to read up on that with Wishlist. Again, minimum password set. You can set the minimum password length for your members if you want. You might not want them to have to set an 8-character password, so that's up to you. Okay, I'll skip over the RSS key. These other settings here control the overall security settings, or some of them, for your membership. So this setting here is quite an important one, and this is the main one that I want to touch on here. Only show content for each membership level. Now basically what this means is that if you tick yes, if you have a multi-level membership, then the menus within Optimized Press are not going to show the content from the other levels of membership. Now, in some cases, you might want to show those other membership levels so people can see what's coming, and then obviously if they click them, they're going to get a message about upgrading. Or you can turn this on to yes, and they won't see those menus in the system at all. So basically, if you create a section or a membership with modules 1, 2, and 3, and you grant access to modules 1 and 2 for the basic level, and 1, 2, and 3 for advanced, then the basic level will not see any evidence of module 3 in your membership area at all, if this was ticked as yes. So I'm going to use that as no, leave that as no, and I'm going to continue on. You can hide this from the search results if you have a site search. That's not really relevant for Optimized Press sites, and you can change some of the settings here. I tend to leave these as they are, because I'm going to show you how I set up my logins and my protection in just a minute. So if we scroll back up, basically we've now got, if we go back to my pages section, you'll see the pages I have, and I will make a list of these below this video so you can see how I set them up and the settings that I used, so you can reference those if you need to. So I've got my error page, a logged out page, if I scroll down here, a membership approval, cancelled, confirmation, an unsubscribe, welcome, and I've also got a wrong level. Now, one other thing that's important here is that I've created a login page. So if I go into here, you'll see this. And this is basically called login page. You could call it login or whatever you want. It's set as no parent. I've set the header to show, and I've used the membership 1 temp login page. And basically, this is going to create a nice looking login page for you. Alternatively, Wishlist will send people to your standard WordPress login, which, although you can customize it within Optimized Press from the membership settings page, it's not always that pretty. So by using just the login page, you do not need to put any text in here. You can view this page and you'll see it's going to look quite nice. So you can see here we've got a pretty nice looking login page, and anyone that tries to log into your membership, provided they're a member, will be able to log in here. You can obviously put in some text here as well, and this is customizable from the main Optimized Press membership settings. So that's pretty much the pages that you need created. The next thing to do is for us to secure our membership. So what I'm going to do is go into membership levels, and you'll see here that I've got 2 levels set up. So if I just show you what you'll see, basically when you come to this page, you're going to see something like this: add new membership level, and you're going to be able to enter in a name here and select these settings. Now what I would just advise you to do is just enter in a name, so you could call it basic or whatever you want to call it. Leave all the rest of these set, and you want to tick no expiry date, unless you're creating a membership which is recurring after a certain number of days, in which case you'd use these features here. But for this purposes of this one, I'm just going to leave these as memberships where people get access once and their access is granted. So maybe like an e-course or like a digital product that you can secure with Wishlist. So you'll see here I've got basic members and advanced members, and basically what I'm going to do now is show you how to protect content with these. The first thing is to go to membership content. And what we want to do first is select content protection, and this is going to select whichever content you want protected overall by Wishlist. This is before we select which sections have any kind of access to the content. We want to set which is going to be protected from anyone. So we'll go to pages, and bear in mind with Optimized Press you're building pages, not posts. So here you'll see that all the pages that I have in this membership are ticked apart from login page, because you want that to be accessible when someone's not logged in. So I've ticked downloads, I've ticked the sample content and all the rest of these here, and then I've just clicked on set protection. So these ticked items here are going to be protected. Okay, you can also protect files, and I'll show you that in just a few moments time. So what we want to do now is set what content basic members have access to. So in this membership you'll see that everything is ticked apart from the bonus transcripts and the bonuses module. So the bonuses module is just the page that holds the link to the bonus transcripts. So for the example that I'm using here, it would be a membership where people will get access to everything, but they might pay extra for these bonuses here. So all I've done here is tick these items, and then I've clicked grant access. As I say, again, make sure you leave your login page unsecured. You'll notice that the other pages don't show on this page, the ones that we're using in other sections of the site, and that's because we don't want to secure those, so Wishlist doesn't let you do that. One thing I've noticed is this shows pages 2 and 3, but if you click on these, on my site at least, they don't do anything, so I wouldn't worry about that. It's normally a case that all your pages are listed here. I'm not quite sure why that is, and I'll probably speak to Wishlist about that. So if I go on to the advanced members, you'll see that now everything is actually protected. This shouldn't be ticked here, so we'll just click grant access here, and you'll see that this has got access to everything on your site. So the difference will be that when someone logs in as a basic member, they will see the link to bonuses and bonus transcripts, because we don't have that setting turned on that I pointed out earlier. But when they click it, it's going to tell them that they haven't got access on their level of membership, and do they want to upgrade. The other thing I want to show you just quickly is protecting files in your membership. So to protect a file, what you can do first of all is go to Add Media, and you would select a file to upload to your WordPress site. So you can select whatever you want, and you can basically you can upload these files to your WordPress site. Once you've done that, if we go back into Wishlist, so just to clarify, you can upload a PDF or whatever documents you want to WordPress. One thing you'll note, if I just go back to media, is that you can see here I've got a 64 megabyte upload limit. Some hosts put a limit on this. If you're getting an error when you try and upload content, you need to speak to your host and get them to increase this limit. Okay, so we'll go back to Wishlist, and we'll go to membership levels, and let's go to the basic level. So we'll go to membership content and basic members, and then this time we're going to click on files, and you'll see I've just got 2 sample files here which are actually graphic files. So if I want to protect those, if I want to grant access to them with this membership level, I would tick them and click grant access, and that would basically mean that I can use that link and use it in my site, and it will basically allow them to download it. But in order to actually stop that content from being shared anywhere else, we need to go to content protection, and we need to set protection on these 2 items, and that would protect them from being shared anywhere else. So that's how you protect your files as well. The last thing I want to show you is how you would upgrade someone, or how you would sequentially drip content. So let's say that you wanted to drip content over a number of days. The way that you would do this is by creating a membership level for each day or each sequence of content. So if, let's say that you wanted to drip a certain number of pages on week 1, you would create a week 1 membership level, and then you would grant access to the week 1 pages in the membership content section. So we'd go into membership content and select our week 1 here. Let's say that it's basic members, and then you would tick the pages that you want to grant access to in week 1. You would then do the same for week 2 and create and grant access to the pages for week 2, and so on. Or you could do this on a daily basis. You'd obviously just have more membership levels. And then what you have to do is go into sequential upgrade, and you would say membership level upgrade to advanced level, or week 1 upgrade to week 2, and you would move or add the members. This is up to you. I would tend to probably just move them up to the next level after, and then you specify the number of days. So if it was a week, then you'd specify 7 days. If it was daily drip content, you would specify 1 day, and then you would just update it here, and that would basically release your content over the set period that you wanted. The last thing, and I'm not really going to go into detail in this, is integration. Just wanted to point out that this is the section here where you will integrate with your payment processor, and Wishlist support quite a few different payment processors. So if you need any support with this, I would contact Wishlist because they're the experts on this stuff, and you can also integrate with your autoresponder in this section here. So that pretty much wraps up this video. If you have any questions relating to Optimized Press and Wishlist with getting the template set up, please post your comments below, or send an email to the help desk, which is jolthelpdesk.com. So if you log on to jolthelpdesk.com, you'll be able to find help and submit a ticket there to us. As I say, anything else relating to Wishlist, do contact their team because they're really great and they'll be able to help you further. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.